Welcome to mini-series where we teach you to build a website. So far, you learned how to plan a website, collect data, and build your own wireframe. In Part 3, let's get acquainted with web development basics. Before we get coding, let's get to know about the basics of web development, like how websites work, front-end and back-end, and code editors. So, how do websites work? Simply said, websites are just a bunch of files that are stored on a computer called a server. This server is connected to the internet. You can then load that website through a browser on your computer or your phone. Now, let's move on to find out what is front end and what is the back end of a website. Front end means that you're dealing mainly with the browser side. It's called the front end because it's what you can see in the browser. Back end is the part of the website that you can't really see, but it handles a lot of the logic and functionality that is necessary for everything to work. When you build a website, the most essential tool that you will use is your code editor. This tool allows you to write the markup and code that will make up the website. While some of the popular tools include Atom, Text Wrangler, and Sublime, you can just simply use Notepad or TextEdit to get started. Web pages can be built using three main languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is a web language that browser understands in order to render or mark up the content. When writing HTML, you add tags to the text in order to create the structure. Let's take a look at this example. This is a simple structure, a heading, some text in paragraphs, and an image. And this is how the code looks like. A basic structure of HTML page is nested. Here HTML tag contains head and body. Head is meant to store title of page, meta information about page. It also stores the location of CSS and JavaScript files. Body holds the entire page content, such as the header, main, and footer. You can also structure your page using sections and div and then style it accordingly. Next, note down these important HTML elements that can be used to build your website. Refer to these as many times as needed while building your own website. Now, with all the knowledge we shared with you, let's write a HTML code together. Remember to store all your files such as HTML, images, videos in one folder. Open the text editor and then start adding opening and closing HTML elements like HTML, body, and paragraph in a nested format as shown. Save the page as hello.html. Now open it in any browser to display the content you just wrote in paragraph tag. Now add some more text and images using the HTML elements shown previously. Save and open them in the browser to see the changes. Give it a try, and don't forget to save your work. In the next part, we will show you how to implement your personal website project from scratch.